So we have learned that the Senate Intelligence Committee approved Gina Haspel's nomination for CIA director in a closed-door session. She is now expected to be confirmed by the full Senate as soon as next week.
The nomination has been controversial. Haspel faced some very tough questions during her confirmation hearing over her role in a post-9/11 interrogation program that included waterboarding. CBS News intelligence reporter and producer Olivia Gazis is on Capitol Hill with more on this. Olivia, good to see you. So the Senate Intelligence Committee voted in favor of Gina Haspel's nomination for CIA director. What do we know about the breakdown of votes?
That's right, Vlad. The vote just came in this morning. The vote was favorable. The committee voted 10-5 to report Ms. Haspel favorably out of the committee. Not all senators are particularly pleased about it. We just spoke with Senator Ron Wyden, a Democrat from Oregon, who said he was greatly displeased with the confirmation. He said that the hearing itself took place in secret, that Ms. Haspel was not forthcoming enough of her letter that she sent to Mark Warner yesterday, repudiating part of the CIA's complicated past with enhanced interrogation techniques. He said that was a confirmation conversion, said for expediency in order to win her the confirmation, and that he intends to press ahead with all manners of oversight and to get more answers from Ms. Haspel going forward.
So we know that there were a number of members of the committee that were really on the fence. You mentioned that letter that she wrote. We all remember Senator McCain's tweet that caused so much controversy, where he said, listen, we know she's a patriot, that's fine, but, you know, overseeing the use of torture is disturbing, and her refusal to acknowledge torture's immorality is disqualifying. So she writes this letter. Is that what influenced some of these senators to vote in favor of her, or were there other things as well?
It had to have been that in large part, Anne-Marie. I mean, Ms. Haspel has been meeting behind closed doors with senators, Democrat and Republican, and what you had been hearing from Democrats in particular was that she was saying things behind closed doors that were helpful, and they needed her to say it publicly. As you pointed out, that tense exchange with Kamala Harris, in which Ms. Haspel was unable to say that she thought the enhanced interrogation program was immoral, was a big obstacle for senators who were otherwise inclined to support her. Yesterday, Mark Warner, in his statement of support, did say that having in writing from Ms. Haspel the fact that she was against the program, that she, not that she was against it, but that she recognized that it did damage to the CIA's officers and its standing in the world, was helpful and helped coax him along in order to support her candidacy.
All right, so Olivia, now this moves to the full Senate. Explain to our viewers when that will happen and what the expectations are.
It's not yet clear when the full floor vote will happen. It could happen as soon as this week. That will depend on whether any senators decide to hold up her nomination. But Senator McConnell said, it's entirely possible that it could happen this week. There are still a few senators we're waiting to hear from. Senator McCaskill, a Democrat, and Doug Jones, a Democrat from Alabama, are still undecided and may go Ms. Haspel's way. Senator Jeff Flake of Arizona, who was greatly influenced by John McCain's statement opposing her nomination, is also undecided. So those are some declarations that we're still expecting, but all indications are at this point that the confirmation will go forward successfully.
All right, and Olivia, just step back a bit from just Gina Haspel generally with regards to this confirmation, and talk a little bit about the challenges she faces should she be confirmed. Mike Pompeo was seemingly very popular during his short tenure at the CIA. It sounds like Gina Haspel has the rank and file members of the Intelligence Committee supporting her as well. So is it an uphill battle for her, or will it just sort of be business as usual, except that she's got a bigger job now?
You're right, Vlad, that she does have widespread, profound support within the building. She's known to be beloved by the ranks and by the former directors of the CIA. She's been there 33 years in an operations role. She's a woman who has climbed to the height of the agency, which is unprecedented and rare for somebody on the operations side who has spent their entire career to make it that far. That said, she's not known to have former Director Pompeo's bedside manner with President Trump. Obviously, that relationship is an important one that she'll have to preserve, improve, navigate as issues arise. Obviously, she's got a lot of challenges to contend with. She's got North Korea, the summit coming up. She's got the Iran deal, the withdrawal from the Iran deal to navigate. She's got China intelligence factors to contend with. So there's no shortage of things that she's going to have to be addressing in her role, in addition to navigating, the politics of being a high, a director of an agency that works closely with the White House.
All right, we'll be watching. Olivia Gazis reporting for us from Capitol Hill. Thank you, Olivia.